So here it is. Here's my new horn. I just got a red bell for my Shires. Just kidding. This is my friend's True-Bore Shires bass, which is very similar to mine, but not the same. So biggest thing, obviously, is a red bell. Yes, this is the red bell. B1 2RT7. B1 means it's like a con style, I think. 2R, that's something to do with it's two-piece, and it's red, and then T7 is a treatment they give to it. I have no idea what any of that means, really. But it's a red bell. That's all you really need to know. I had a Bach bell on mine, so it was not Shire's bell at all. Obviously, True-Bore's, same as mine. I think his may be a little older. I'm not sure. He has the same patent pending valve caps that I had. But a couple of the details are a little bit different. He doesn't have the same linkages, for instance. Not sure what that's all about. He has the C seamed tuning slide. It says CS, right? Where does it say that? No. CSM. So it's a C tuning slide, which I had, which is the larger of the two tuning slides. And it's seamed, which means it's made from a sheet of brass, which is then put together, and then they make a seam down it, just kind of like how a bell is made. Otherwise, tuning slides are made out of a tube, I think. Then they bend it. I don't know. It's different, and the seam is usually better than just a typical normal tuning slide. So that's those three parts, and then the slide is also much different than mine. His is a dual bore 6278 with yellow crook, which is kind of the biggest difference, actually, I think. Mine was a single bore with a nickel crook, which made it very fast responding and just a little bit smaller feeling. And he has a 2.5L lead pipe, which is a 2.5 long. I actually had the same lead pipe way back, and I hated it, but it works in this, so I don't really see the issue. You can kind of tell I'm not very comfortable on this. The blow of the dual bore slide is very different. I actually used this slide on my horn for about 2 weeks before I got my new instrument. What is it? Woo! And I really liked it on my horn. It actually improved basically everything about it, except that the slots are really wide. So you can tell there I can lip up and down like a minor third, which is not atypical on trombone, but it's really easy to lip up, which I'm not used to. If I tighten at all, it just goes up. So tuning on this is it's not, I wouldn't say difficult, because tuning on trombone is difficult anyway, but it's more difficult than typical. Otherwise, it kind of opened up the low end and it made my sound just a little wider. I was really running into problems with just sound, basically, on my other instrument. Also, flexibility is much, much easier with the dual bore slide, at least for me, and these particular two slides. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I was really having a hard time just getting to other partials, and that really helped open that up for me. This trombone is really good. It's similar to mine, but not quite the same. And I kind of like his setup a little better than how mine was before I got rid of it. So there it is, Shires with True-Bores. Good instrument. I don't think he's selling it, so this isn't an ad or anything. He's playing a Greenhoe now, which is way awesome. I wish I had a Greenhoe. So next video might even be my real horn. What is it?